Hello guys. So we are back with the question of the day. The question is from the subject microbiology. A 19-year-old man was brought to emergency department by his hostel roommate with complaints of petechial rash, headache, nuchal rigidity and vomiting. On examination, he had neck rigidity, Kernick sign was positive. Many such cases were reported from the hostel. Which of the following describe the most likely causal agent? A. Gram negative cocci, no capsule ferments maltose. B option, gram negative cocci, no capsule ferments glucose only. C. Gram positive rods which grows at 4 degrees Celsius. D. Gram negative cocci, capsule present, ferments both glucose and maltose. So let's start by highlighting the keywords first. So the highlight are petechial rash, headache, nuchal rigidity, vomiting, neck rigidity, Kernick sign was positive. Kernick sign was positive. So this means this is a case of meningitis. And with petechial rash and meningitis, we can think of an organism Neisseria meningococci. Now the next line says many such cases were reported from the hostel. So this means Neisseria can be transmitted from one person to another via oral secretions or respiratory secretions, and being in a hostel, it's a very close space, so many cases are reported. So now yes, it's Neisseria. Now we have to decide what are the features of Neisseria. The Neisseria can be of two types, as we all know. First you have to learn like Ne, it is gram negative only. Okay, people often get confused between its gram positive or negative. Neisseria is gram negative. Then we have gonococci and meningococci. In gonococci there is no. So we have to remember 5 no's here. 1. No polysaccharide capsule. 2nd, no maltose acid detection. 3rd, no vaccine is present. 4th, not a normal flora. 5th, no extracellular forms are present. And all these are present in meningococci. We can start by meningococci starts from M. So it ferments maltose and glucose. It has a polysaccharide capsule. It ferments maltose and glucose. Vaccine is present against it. It is present as a normal flora in the upper respiratory tract, and both intra and extracellular forms are present. People often remember the first 3. The last 2 are also important. They have been options in PYQs. So now the answer is definitely Neisseria meningococci. First, it is gram negative. So positive cannot be the answer. Negative. It ferments both maltose and glucose, but capsule is present. No is with gonococci. So the answer becomes D. That is gram negative cocci, capsule present, and it ferments both glucose and maltose. Now let's look at the third option, gram positive rods which grows at 4 degrees Celsius. So we have to also look at the other options, because this is a PYQ which I have modified just the options here. So gram positive rods which grows at 4 degrees Celsius, this is Listeria. How do I know that? Because Listeria, it grows at 4 degrees Celsius. Cold enrichment is present. You can acquire Listeria by eating unpasteurized cold meat, milk, dairy products. And Listeria, it is very common in neonates and in elderly. So it causes meningitis in those groups. So the gram positive rods which grows at 4 degrees Celsius, it is Listeria monocytogenes. Now these are some keywords, and these all have been questions in your exam. Petechial hemorrhage or gangrene of the toe. These could be the features along with signs of meningitis. These could be the key features of Neisseria. It is transmitted via oral and respiratory secretion, so common in hostels. Waterhouse-Friderichsen syndrome. It is acute hemorrhage, adrenal insufficiency. It is fatal, and it results in DIC shock. And this has been PYQ many number of times. Meningococcal disease is favored by the deficiency of terminal complement components, that is C5, C9. They have asked with the deficiency of terminal component, which it favors which organism? It favors Neisseria meningococci. And C5, C9 has been as a individual question itself. So these are all the important points. And yes, this photo is very important. That shows that Neisseria, it is a gram negative. That is why it looks all pink, and it is arranged in pairs, diplococci. So Neisseria is a very important topic. We will discuss all the culture media and everything in further topics. Thank you. See you tomorrow with another question.